What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is McNuggets, and I just want to show you guys the binder that I put together of the basically rares and mythics that we got out of the Strixhaven openings. And obviously, it's a week after pre-release. It's the first weekend the set is actually properly out. I'm looking at MTG Goldfish right now, and you can see, obviously, as expected, a lot of the prices are going down on all the cards now that the pre-sale is done and they actually hit the market. But next week is the Pro Tour here in Vegas, and it's going to be standard in the Pro Tour, which means we're going to see a lot of these cards getting a chance to shine, right? And then any of these decks make the top 8 with a lot of these cards in them. Those are going to be the actual cards, the chase cards from the set, right? The ones that people really want to play with, because obviously standard is very long now. So any of these cards that make a big impact early on, those are going to increase in value right away. And then, of course, any that start to like latch onto different decks as time goes on, those are going to be the other ones that like stabilize, right? Now, of course, we have the other issue of this set is massively opened, right? Like so many packs, so many boxes are going to be opened that it's going to be interesting to see the market fight with the actual amount of available cards. Anyway, let's get into it, because like I said, most of these are going down, some of them are going up, but I didn't want to start selling them right away because I wanted to figure out what was actually going to be like the best cards in the set that people really want to get their hands on, because those cards will go up. So right now, when I look at Goldfish, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, today I guess is a good day because 8 mythics are going up. Decorum Dissertation, Emeritus of Abundance, Germination Practicum, Improvisation Capstone, Mathemagics, Professor Delian Fell, Restoration Seminar, and Silver Quill. A lot of the mythics are still pretty good high value. Emeritus of Ideation is around $22, and Emeritus of Woe is around $26. The other ones are like around 5 or more. So anyway, what do we get? Well, we got like 3 of these. We got one of these, right? One, yep. And 3 of these with a foil and 1 foil of these, right? That's pretty good. And we got every Emeritus, so that's pretty cool. We also got 3 Rals, one which we gave to a teammate. So we have 2 Rals still. We got Professor Delian Fell. So I feel like we got like a good spread of like the best mythics in the set. And then of course, we did get I think 3 Restoration Seminars, Decorum Dissertation, 3 Germination Practicums, and Improvisation Capstone, which are the top 4 of the 5. The blue one, which is the one I also want, is the cheapest, so it'll be easier to get anyway. So there's your sort of paradigm spells. So we did pretty good on those 2. Then we got white rares. We got 1 Erode. So there you go. That's, we're getting a lot of antiquities on the loose and practice offense. But I do see cards like Inkwright and Hope Singer like finding decks, along with Erode being like one of the bigger played cards. So we'll be keeping an eye on those. In the blue, I got Flow State with the rares because we got a foil and we got a regular. Now we opened like 96 packs and we got 2 Flow States. It's crazy. But we do got an Exhibition Tide Caller, which should be going into a CEDH deck I'm working on. We got some Harmonized Trios. We got 1 Mathemagics. We got 1 Pensive Professor, also probably going into that deck. I'm doing some infinite stuff with Wizards. We opened a couple of cool special guests here and a few Sky Coach Conductors, including a foil one. And I do see this card like getting into some decks. Now, it might not be a big value card, but I think we're going to see this card over the next few years, especially with like Aang, the blue-white flash Aang. Anyway, so there's our blue cards. And then we also got a Wisdom of the Ages, which is hilarious. I like that card. We got tons of Grave Researchers. We got like 6 of these. I do think this card is going to see play. It's just going to be interesting to see if it really fits into any decks. But it's a 3-mana creature with a 1-mana Reanimate. And I wanted to kind of talk about the way some of the prepared spells work. Now, I was, ripping on Tam in the openings because I was saying it's like a much worse version of Tatiova, which it kind of is. But other cards, like Grave Researcher, this is the same cost, 4 mana, right? 3 plus 1, and to cast like a Reanimate anyway in most standard sets. And 4 is a good rate. Sometimes we get 5 mana Reanimates and stuff like that, and sometimes you get like, they're just not playable. But a 4 mana Reanimate seems to be like the good rate for like put a creature from a graveyard onto the battlefield. And this is a graveyard, not your graveyard. So that's also even better. So when people look at cards like this, you kind of have to evaluate not only like are you getting like the good rate and the flexibility of both graveyards for a reanimate in any standard set, but you're also getting it on a 3/3 body, right? And if you have 4 mana to cast and cast this as well, then you're never worried about like the body not sticking around long enough to cast it. But it's far more valuable, right? Being on a body, not just because you can, possibly prepare it again, but also because you can get in with it. And it really, for a black card, a 3 mana 3/3, another thing, good rate, right? So when you have some of these cards where you get the good spell, the ability to cast it again, and the body, like these cards I think are going to see a lot of play and are going to be strong. So when I joke about like a bad, prepared spell, or most of them aren't even that bad. At the end of the day, you're getting an extra spell on top of a body. So, that's kind of one thing I wanted to point out. Now, in black, we also got Maseo Vane's Nudine. We got a couple of these guys. A foil Pox Plague, LOL, don't care. And a Withering Curse, which is nice because I like this card, and it should go in like a black commander deck. Anyway, black we did okay on. Like I said, 6 of these guys, I imagine we're going to see some in play, and plus they go well in some of my black commander decks, especially the ones like I'm putting together to sell. Check out the eBay site, link in the description, probably, hopefully. Anyway, so there's those. Red cards. We got a few Choreographed Sparks. We got 2 Flashbacks. We got 1 of these guys in foil. We got 2 of these guys. And we got like a handful of Steal the Shows. I also got, I can't remember. I think I got another red card that's like in one of my decks already. But like I said, I got 2 Flashbacks. One of those is in the deck. And I got another one of these in the deck, I know. I wish I had more of these because I do want to put them into a standard deck that I have some ideas with. But not like a loot deck, just like a red kind of aggro spellsy deck. I don't know. We'll see. So red was okay. Green... we got like 3 of this guy. We got a couple Planar Engineerings, which is good. We got a couple Vastland Scavengers, a handful of Wild Growth Archaics. But what I'm kind of saying is like from the colors, we actually got some of the better spells in each color and like not a lot of like the really bad stuff. And then we get to colorless. We got a Dying Archaic recently, together as one. Foil page, haha. Only 1 of each of these, but that's fine. This card is pretty cool and I want to try to put it in some decks. And again, like, we got like the good colorless cards, I think. We did pretty good. Into Lorehold, as you can see, we got the beautiful full art. We opened a lot of Lorehold. We got 2 Arcs and 3 Hardened Academics and like 2 Suspend Aggressions. I really wanted to work on putting a Boros aggro deck together for standard, so I might actually, or Lorehold, whatever. I might actually have a good starting shell. I think you want 4 of these. I don't know, 2 of these might be enough, but we need a Rhodes. And I think you want 3 of these as like your top end of your curve. Anyway, that's what I'm sort of theory crafting in my mind right now. These guys are going to go probably sell, keep, build a deck to sell as well on the eBay. Then we got our Prismari cards. We got a couple Zephyrs, including the foil one that we opened on our first pre-release, so that was cool. We got some Colorstorm Stallions, also supposed to go in the deck with the Maestro. We got a couple loots. We bought those. So remember, I think I told you guys at a pre-release, I managed to buy 2 of them. One's foil for $7. The foil one's in the RAL deck right now. We got Traumatic Critiques, Splatter Techniques. We did pretty good. We got the cool art Stormcarved Coast, which is also in one of my commander decks right now. And we got a couple Stormcarved Coasts. So nice for Prismari stuff. I'm excited about making a deck around Colorstorm Stallion. And then Quandrix, we also did pretty good. We actually got a Quandrix. We got a special guest. So that was cool. We got a few Bertas. It's a pretty good spread, I think, for like all the stuff that we opened. And we didn't get like a huge amount of duds. And the duds we got were like the playable duds and like the interesting cards. So I'm happy about that. Silver Quill, we did the worst on. Like we got 1 Fix What's Broken and 1 Shattered Sanctum. That's kind of funny. And then I think we did good on Witherbloom because we got like 3 or 4 Cauldron of Essence, and I think this card's going to see a lot of play, and I want to put it in some commander decks. We got some Deathcap Blades. We got some Vicious Rivalries, a couple of those, so that's like useful. And then into the special, or the Mystical Archives. So these are our rare mythics, except for the J-Will, which is in my commander deck. We got that foil J-Will. But as you see, Empty, Pontify, Preordained, Disremember, Smallpox, Triumph of the Hordes is a really good one. Armageddon, we pulled that in pre-release, but I didn't play it because I'm not that guy. Reprieve. So these are like our rares. I don't think besides the J-Will we have any more rares and mythics. I can't remember. I think that's it. And then these are like the uncommons, right? We got a lot of stock ups, which is cool, and some Spell Pierce, some Sleight of Hands, like a good spread of blue cards. Only one Zombify, which I thought was funny, but a good spread of black cards. I think we basically got everything that you're supposed to get for the most part. I'm not sure. But it seems like it because we got plenty of duplication. There's like 5 of each color, maybe 6. Maybe I'm missing a couple. Foil Return to Favor, like a Grip of a Braids. That's awesome. Those can go in Commander decks. More Return to Favors. So as you see, we did pretty good. The only thing we got like only one of was Shared Roots and Zombify. And I wish I got more Shared Roots, but they're pretty cheap now, so I'll be happy to pick some of those up. So anyway, there you go. Those are the Mystical Archives and the rares and mythics that we pulled from the set. So like I said, we'll see next weekend when Pro Tour happens, which of these are going to go pop, and which ones we're just going to hang on to and build around and use. Anyway, that's that. Like I said, we're going to be keeping an eye on the set right now. More stuff is going up today than I expected to see, especially when I last checked. Even the rares, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rares kind of going up right now, which is more than was going up earlier today. So there is some demand starting to happen for these cards. And like I said, we're going to see where we end up in about 10 days or so, right? Right after Pro Tour, we're going to know what people are looking for. Now, I went to the store today, the Magic store, my local one, the closest one to me. I don't really go there that often, but he does have like cards I need sometimes. So I need to pick up a Lessons for Life because I'm upgrading the Corlessa deck that I built early on in the channel because it just gets no interest on the eBay, and I'm going to upgrade it. I'm building it into Quandrix, so I'm only making a few changes, but as Quandrix should get like more attention and hopefully it'll sell quicker, and we needed a Lessons for Life for the deck. But I also needed a Raphael Night Watcher, which nobody has right now. It's only like a $4 card, but you know what I would do? I always like gamble for a mythic rare. Ha ha ha. So we got that. Just to, you know, give you guys something to thank you for watching the video. And of course, since I was there, I may as well pick up like 1 pack of Strixhaven to add to hopefully our rare mythic and mystical archive pile of good stuff. So yeah, thank you for watching the video. Please like and subscribe, and let's see what's in these packs. And don't forget to check out the actual gameplay footage I made of my Resonating Loot deck. There's going to be hopefully some more of that coming up soon, and some draft footage or draft content. But yeah, we got more stuff going on the channel, not just pack openings, and I hope you guys are enjoying it. Anyway, let's see if we can pull anything good out of Turtles. Watch be a Lessons for Life in here. These packs are overpriced, by the way. This guy charges like $6.99 a pack. I hate to say it, but like I said, he usually has like the rares and mythics I need when other places don't have them, because he's kind of like a smaller, more, you know, small run shop. So I just throw him like a bone and give him like, you know, buy a couple packs from him there, even though it kind of feels bad. I'm trying to help out, you know. Anyway, here we go. Got a Raphael. Wait, does that go uncommon, 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 common Raphael? 3 uncommons and a common Raph. That's weird. We got a mythic. Hilarious. Broadcast Tower Takeover. Can't imagine. 77 cents. Well, it is a mythic. Maybe one day. Gain control of all artifacts your opponents control until end of turn. Untap them. They gain haste until end of turn. I mean, we can do something with that, but I can see why not a lot of value. All right, anything special extra in here? Ooh, what's foil? Nope, nope. Yep. Foil Karai. Not too bad. TCRI building. And a token. All right. The good stuff. Is there anything good in the good stuff pack? Let's see. All right, make sure you're smashing that like button. If you're not smashing it hard enough, I'm going to know, because it's going to be a jank-ass comment in here. And that's on you guys. That's not on me, okay? I'm the one buying the packs. I'm the one trying to bring the content and the entertainment. You guys need to smash that like button and help me grow this channel. All right, here we go. Homesickness. Tablet. Which way do we go? Top? Red? Steal the show, another steal. You guys are not hitting the like button, but at least it's a red card. We like red cards. Okay, is it a shared roots or is it like something crap? Or is it, I mean, shared roots is cheap, or is it something good, like really good? It's a shared roots. All right, well, like I was just saying, I would like to open more of those. Now we got 2. All right, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Appreciate you. Ooh, foil forest. And I will see you in the next one. Much love.